those screams, I'm pretty sure, aren't helping, Sam. I mean, I love you, buddy. Okay. I think I went through everything I needed to with that. Oh, frick.
Ooh, a repeat performance.
Let's run through it one more time. And speak slowly. I'm an American.
As I said before, you know, back in Europe, I heard so many warnings about your country's rats, but...
Museum District.
See, yeah, as a child in Europe, I always dreamt of visiting your city's famous museum district with its Institute of Incomplete Technologies and Hall of Filthy Arts. It's a little more overwhelming than appeared in my Schulbooks. Any Flugen, I was about to give him a tip for the help when all of a sudden a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg erupted in the middle of one of your asphalt fjords. At least I think it was a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. It might have been more of an...
What happened next?
So the done, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets, leaving me empty-handed and ibble-skibbled in a strange land. I left the scene of the crime, carrying nothing but the clothes on my back. You know what else? I'm starting to think that this isn't actually the museum district. Maybe I am mistaking the friendly rat's directions.
Okay, I'm missing something I have to do there.
Frankie lied to me about helping that tourist. I hated when punks lie to me.
Okay.
Ooh, a repeat performance.
Let's run through it one more time. And speak slowly. I'm an American.
As I said before, you know, back in Europe, I heard so many warnings about your country's rats, but this Frankie was so gracious and helpful.
Then what?
I was about to give him a tip for the help when all of a sudden a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg erupted in the middle of one of your asphalt fjords. At least I think it was a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. It might have been more of an öde...
Hurry it up.
After the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets, leaving me empty-handed and ibble-skibbled in a strange land. I left the scene of the crime, carrying nothing but the clothes on my back. You know what else? I'm starting to think that...
Liar!
Moi? Lie? How dare you make such an accusation without a shred of proof? When I get back to the hotel, I will report you to the European consulate at once.
Fine.
Fine. Now, where was I? Oh, yes.
Okay, so I'm missing something with him. So I think with that lie thing, I need to find proof. Oh, God, what am I supposed to do? This is such a pain in the ass right now.
Frankie, what do you know?
I was given directions to a confused tourist.
To the museum district?
Yeah. Poor fella was wandering around in circles, scaring all the kiddies with his umlauts and tvortisnacks.
Don't lie to me, Frankie. I talked to your tourist, and it looks to me like you sent him over to the wrong side of town to get rolled by your rat pack.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but this conversation is over. I ain't saying nothing till I get some legal representation. The nerve of some people, trampling a rat's...
Do you want a lawyer? Here's an attorney from Smith & Wesson.
Okay, I'll talk. Sheesh. Like you guessed, I gave the tourist directions to the bad side of town, but I was just winding him up, really. Hey, ask me, the schmuck deserved it. Acting all high and mighty and European, wearing his fit.
What?
You know, the bad side of town. Hoboville, Flemberg, Broken Corners, that area. Anyway, when the big fight broke out, me, the tourist, and the other gorilla ducked down behind a crate, and I, picked their pockets. The tourist was loaded with high-exchange European stuff, but all the other guy had was funny-looking...
Other gorilla? What other gorilla?
Believe it or not, it was another space ape. He was spinning a sign for some pet store, the poor schlub.
So that dirty punk sign spinner did see Skunky.
Yeah, we've been there before.
Anyway, after the fight moved on, the tourist got a nice souvenir for his trouble, and I skedaddled back here. And that's all I know, honest. Ask...
Souvenir?
Yeah, something fell out of the funny hat guy's pocket, and the tourist scooped it up.
What was it?
I don't know, something.
So the tourist didn't leave empty-handed after all.
So what now?
I can go through this all again. Wait, does he have more information? Nah, I guess I got everything I need from him.
Stick around. I may be back.
I shall count the minutes.
Don't be smart ass to the guy with the giant gun, with the gun bigger than your body, honey.
That dumb ape really thought that his life was about to take a turn for the better. But I knew that the only
All
turns
right.
in life are the ones that take you the wrong way down a one.
Ooh, a repeat performance.
Let's run through it one more time. And speak slowly. I'm an American.
As I said before, about an hour ago, I was getting directions to the museum district from one of your colorful local rats. You know, back in Europe, I heard so many warnings about your country.
What happened next?
I was about to give him a tip for the help, when all of a sudden a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg
Okay.
erupted in the middle of one of your asphalt fjords. At least I think it was a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. Might have been more of an Ödelash.
Then what?
After the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets, leaving me empty-handed and ibble-skibbled in a strange land. I left the scene of the crime, carrying nothing but the clothes on my back. You know what else? I'm starting to...
Don't play innocent with me, metric lover. The rat saw you pick up something after the fight. Now spill!
Yeah, it's true. I took a souvenir from the fight. I didn't think anyone would notice. Here.
Norrington? Who the heck is Norrington?
I don't know. Just don't hurt me.
Ugh.
You Americans are all animals. Animals.
Well, you're talking to a dog, honey, like a 6-foot plus
Finally,
dog
a clue.
man.
Norrington. The name rang fewer bells than a sleigh in July.
Finally.
Fortunately, it didn't need to.
Crimetron, do your stuff. What do you mean not found in database?
The Crimetron requires additional clues to make an informed
Oh, this is
deduction.
a pain in the ass.
Clues? I haven't got time for clues. Max's body is starting to smell differently.
Then maybe you should stop yelling at my girlfriend and start with the clue-finding.
Grrr.
Fuck! Do I have to go back to him? I have no idea what I'm doing. I know I need to get the freaking rhinoplasty thing.
I'm back. Now where's Skunk Ape?
A few of your Earth minutes ago, I was spinning my sign for Frankie the Rat and a tourist when General Skunkape came running down the street, chasing after a strangely garbed man. To my everlasting shame, I cowered behind a crate like a common Venusian bonobo.
You're lying!
Why would I lie about seeing Skunkape after you just caught me in a lie about not seeing him?
Sorry, lost my angry train of thought for a second.
Continue!
As
He just
I
wants
was
to be-
after the general and the stranger fled the scene, I discovered that he had dropped this. I'm surprised he didn't come back for it, but he appeared to be in something.
What's that? A brain remover?
I believe it's one of the toys of power that my general has been collecting for the past 25 Kryleks.
I knew that. Give me that toy.
No! I need it to get back in General Skunkape's good graces. Once I return this artifact to the general, he'll forgive my temporary abandonment of his goals and welcome me back to his crew with open arms. Oh, how I've come to miss standing at my general's side these past...
Huh. You're fooling yourself, kid.
What are you talking about?
The only thing Skunk Ape's gonna welcome you with is a fistful of phasers. You can't go home again. You can't even get on the porch. You've tasted the apple, peed in the pool,
Oh my
bitten
god,
the hand
I'm
that
gonna
locks the cradle.
this is
You're
so
a
pain in
sign
the
spinner to him
ass.
now.
Come on.
And that's all you're
Oh
ever
my
gonna
Lord.
be.
I give credit for the writers,
Right.
but damn, is this over the
It's
top, honey?
hopeless. No matter what I do now, I'll never soar through the galaxy at my general's side ever
No,
again.
now I want to give the gorilla a hug.
And I hate to tell you, but you're not a very good sign spinner either. I hated to see a grown gorilla cry, so I got in the car and looked for another lost soul to join me as I gazed into the abyss.
Damn, I kind of want to now give the gorilla a hug.
The last time we saw the rhinoplasty toy, Max's special brain used it to turn into a bazooka. Now it was gonna lead me to the guy who stole that special brain. It wasn't exactly ironic, but I didn't care.
Okay.
Okay, Crime-Tron, this is your last chance before I start looking for an upgrade.
Sam, control yourself. Jeez. Sam really desperately needs Max to make him stable, and God, does that sound like the weirdest oxymoron on the planet. Oh,
Come
hey,
on,
what?
you obsolete hunk of junk.
Sam!
Talk!
Be
Where's
nice!
Skunk Ape?
Sam, no!
Stop holding out on me!
Get
Sam!
away from her, you brute.
Sam! God. Freaking hell. Sam, you are so out of it. God, we need to get Max back fast.
Say, you're a monster, Sam.
What have you become?
The Museum of Mostly Natural History. The tarnished jewel of the city's
I think
once
even
thriving
Flint would tell you
museum
you need to
district.
calm down, Sam.
Max and I
Jesus.
always meant to visit, but we'd never gotten around to it. Now we were finally going to take in its thrilling and dubiously educational displays with a vengeance.
That reminds me, I kind of want to go see a natural history museum again. I've been to one before, and I actually enjoy it. It's peaceful. Oh, well, isn't this a thing? And just carry Max's corpse around, you know. Just the carcass. You know, that'd actually be a very cute scene if not for the fact that his head's flapping open.
All right, Skunk Ape, it's time to pay the piper. Plus tax and
my
applicable service fees.
Sam, never announce your presence when you break into something. Ugh. Okay. Max, we're gonna...
Hang tight, little buddy.
Okay. At least now we're back in the normal gameplay. Oh, Lord. Okay, I have no idea what the frick I'm going here. Okie dokie. Where am I going? Oh, there's an hourglass over there. Laser light show. Dinosaur skeleton?
It's a telltale trail of Grandpa Stinky's brain-preserving demon broth. Could Max's brain still be alive?
Well, I'd say it's a safe bet. That is not a dinosaur. That is a dragon.
I'll take a look around after I track down Max's brain.
Oh, you need to find some clues for where you gotta go. Sure, we know where we gotta go, but still. Oh, yay! I don't know how I did that. Yay, gun! Always good to have a gun. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's see. Hey, the Moai head! Information desk. What's here?
Not now. I've got to find Max's brain. Later.
Okay, so I guess I need to go up? Let's see. Okay.
I'll take a look around after I track down Max's brain.
Oh. All right. Jeez, Sam. All right, let's go in. Sam looks so weird with all this.
My superior technological might, necromancer!
Won't be
Show
actual
your simian
friends.
hindquarters, barbarian!
Wait, is he dead?
And paperweight? He's looking pretty spry for a 120-year-old. And there's the Devil's Toy Box. And is that...
Sam! Get me out of here! This whole place smells like gorilla and patchouli.
The interloper who foiled my scheme to collect the toys of power and re-imprisoned me in the penal zone?
Sam? The great-grandson of the patron who put the kibosh on my intricate plan to unleash Yog Sagoth and take over the world?
Ah, fuck.
hate that guy.
I hate that guy!
Yes, a common enemy. I propose
fuck.
an alliance.
You get the galaxy, I get the Earth.
Agreed.
Nice going, Bubble Brain.
Don't blame me. I'm still trying to find the volume controls on this thing.
Minions, after him.
Fuck.
Sam? Ah, man! Now I'm stuck in here with the alliance of C-list supervillains. Ah, it was way more
Ouch.
fun when they were fighting.
Great. Now what the... Ah, crap. Now what do I gotta do? Oh, okay. Dear Christ, what are they doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
My power is growing.
Let's see.
Look at all those cool psychic toys. Am I doing that?
Indeed, yes. Your psychic brain, melded to Monsieur Paperweight's sorcery and my super science, have created a techno-arcanic whirlpool, drawing the toys to this convenient container.
So that explains the giant sucking sound in my head.
No, that's just you.
Ouch. Ugh. I don't know what I'm doing. Huh.
Hey, Skunky!
Yes?
So, long time no see.
Long time? Yes. If only you knew how long. It has been but a handful of Earth hours since you and your companion imprisoned me in the penal zone. However, due to the temporal phase shifting of the zone, I experienced years of maddening nothingness during those fleeting hours.
Ah, that would explain the tiny crow's feet around the eyes. Not to mention that telltale old gorilla smell.
Let's see.
Now that you and Fezhead have stopped fighting, could you tell me how my brain ended up outside my sexy little body?
I
Jeez
took it
Christ.
from you after I was suddenly ejected from the penal zone.
How come I didn't notice?
You appeared to be entranced by a primitive form of Earth entertainment.
Around here, we call it a popcorn coma, big guy.
Interesting.
I see you've got your old band of lackeys back together.
Yes. My mighty army is
That's an
once
army
again
for you?
ready to take on the galaxy. At least they would be if Paperweight's filthy security guard wasn't underfoot. That disease-carrying insect had better keep his pestilent thorax away from my boys.
Interesting.
What are you two scamps doing with the Devil's Toy Box?
We're tapping the nigh infinite power of your brain to create a bifurcated vortex of technological and arcane energies to impel the toys of power to return to their point of origin via a 5-dimensional matrix of quantum foam and sympathetic magics.
Yes, of course.
You have no idea what I just said, do you?
Neither do I,
No,
buddy.
but if it
Neither
means
do
more
I.
psychic toys for me, then vortex away. What are you planning to do with my brain once this whole Toys for Jerks drive is over?
Okay, it's
Same
funny.
thing I planned to do before you yanked me into your ASAT's penal zone. Plug your brain into my ship's central computer and use your terrifying psychic powers to conquer the galaxy.
Couldn't we just use them to cruise for chicks? The ladies love a good spoon bending.
That's curious. My scans indicate you don't even like girls.
Could you try not to kill Sam? He's my designated driver whenever I'm in the sauce like this.
Oh, my minions won't kill him.
That's good.
They're under strict orders to drag him beaten and bloodied to my feet so that he might witness my ascension to ruler of the galaxy.
Just so long as he can still drive. What are you doing here, anyway?
The same thing I was doing all those years ago.
Boring me to tears?
Gathering the toys of power so that I might conquer the galaxy.
Sure, so now let's talk about
Why are you
paperweight.
working with that creepy paperweight guy?
Monsieur Paperweight and I have reached an accommodation.
Is that legally permitted in this state?
I'm lending my scientific prowess to his mystical efforts to draw the toys of power into the so-called Devil's Toy Box.
That spell thing Paperweight's working on. It wouldn't have something to do with summoning an elder god by the name of Yog-Sagoth, would it?
Now that you mention it, Yog-Sagoth's name did come up once or twice. He's certainly touchy about that precious tapestry of his.
Yeesh.
Interesting. Okay.
Could you go over there for a while? The way you're salivating over my anterior cortex is creeping me out, frankly.
Very well.
Holy crap, he's actually decent sometimes. I actually kind of like that. Let's see. What's this?
Toy
What's that for?
That controls our new laser light show. It will bring many, many young people to the museum.
If you can lure them away from their zoetropes.
What's a zoetrope again? Whoosh, whoosh. And
Amulon scanners at full power.
Hey you, Fez guy!
wow,
What
he's
is
got
it?
more powerful.
You're a magical mumbo-jumbo guy, so maybe you can tell me. What's the deal with me having psychic powers all of a sudden? Am I going through the change?
It's difficult to say. The only minds on this plane capable of wielding the toys of power are the insane, the simple, or the defective.
Ah, you've been reading my press, kid.
But encountering two special brains in the same bloodline is practically unheard of. Your lineage is most peculiar and dangerous.
Well,
You
duh.
should see us during holiday cookouts. Could you try and stop your new buddy from zapping Sam with a banana-shaped ray gun or whatever?
Why should I give a hell beast's hangnail about the fate of Sameth's brood?
Well, let me get back to you on that.
Fair enough.
How come you haven't aged a day since my great-grandpa kicked your demon-summoning butt back in the olden times?
The horrible secret of my apparent immortality is too terrible to comprehend, and would surely drive an uninitiated mind such as
Yog-Sagoth did
yours to
something
the
to
brink
you,
of
didn't he?
madness were I to utter it.
So, Pilates then? What are you doing in this 2-bit museum anyway?
Since my defeat at the hands of your meddling ancestors, I've insinuated myself into the archaeological community. painstakingly gathering the requisite toys of power necessary to reopen a doorway between our world and the realm of Yog-Sothoth.
Nerd. What are you and Corporal Buttcheeks here doing with the Devil's Toy Box anyway?
We're unwinding and rewiring the synapses of your brain to cast a blasphemous net of tech necromancy across reality so that the toys of power may be properly encased within the Devil's Toy Box.
English?
That's about what I thought.
Really? Repeat what I just said.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got a wonderful brain. Blargy, blargy. More toys for me.
He's gonna kill him one of these days.
Pretty grubby joint you got here.
It's one of the finest collections in the world. Our Yog-Sothoth tapestry is one of a kind.
Gee, it'd be a shame if Skunk Ape's minions ripped your tapestry to shreds and used it for space towelettes. You know, accidentally.
Don't even think of such a thing.
And Skunk Ape.
Why are you and that big dumb ape Skunk Ape working together?
General Skunkapi and I have had a meeting of minds over our mutual loathing of you, your partner, and your forefathers.
So that added up to what? One mind between you?
I just hope his brain-dead minions can dispose of your partner without injuring any of my employees.
Okay, so, alright, so now we've got that. Sweet.
Oh, this
Alright, so
talking
now we
with
have
my brain is
story.
making me tired. Let's talk later.
Okay, so now comes the fun part. I'm gonna hate this, aren't I?
These two goofs are about as entertaining as public radio. Oh, I sure hope Sam survived the attack of the minions. I've got a lot of complaining to do.
This one's gonna take a while. Run, Sam.
Well, at least I know that Max's brain is still alive and kicking. I'll never get back in there while Skunk Ape and Paperweight are working together. Maybe I can break up those lovebirds from out here.
Yeah, that's always effective. Now it's just a matter of how. Let's see. Where do I need to go? Let's just go here, Egypt.
Normally, the code of the freelance policeman frowns on stealing ancient brains, but desperate times call for icky measures. Ew, it's warm and pulsing and wriggly. I don't know whether to be repulsed or use it as a neck massager.
That'd be disturbing. Well, I didn't mean to actually grab things, but let's
Please
read the
don't
warning.
touch, play on or around the pharaoh's brain. I question the wisdom of this sign. The seven-sided pyramid of Hikabah was the crowning glory of Kestimpum the Tiny until it collapsed under its staggering weight and unorthodox design.
It kind of just looks like a normal pyramid to me.
It's dioramas like this that make me appreciate the joys of central air conditioning, collective bargaining, and comfortable headwear.
Oh!
I had no idea ancient Egypt was so madcap.
That was actually kind of cool. What's over here? Come on, can't I read the thingy? No.
If you're going to putrefy and decompose, might as well do it in style.
True.
Hey, it's me. Give or take 4,000 years and a decent tailor. Ancient Egyptian brain screw. The engravings on this particular brain screw indicate that it was reserved for pharaohs, viziers, or other high-ranking muckety-mucks. Muckety-mucks? The museum's copywriter must have thought no one would read that far.
Yep.
Ooh, pointy and dangerous. Two of my favorite things. Max had